All right. Hello, everyone. I'm really excited today. By the way, I'm Lonnie. I'm really excited today because we're going to check out some diecast cars, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, fast ones. And the really cool thing is we have an expert on hand here. This is Derek. Hey, Derek, how you doing, man?
Hey, everyone. How you all doing?
Derek is, as far as I could tell, Derek is an expert on Hot Wheels. Why don't you tell them a little bit about your
Well,
your
I have my own YouTube channel. My name is Derek, and NASCAR Man 3345. Come and check me out. I am the secretary quartermaster of the Lincoln Johnny Lightning Race Club, which is the only race club in the United States for Johnny Lightnings, and that's another set of cars that was competing with Hot Wheels back in the 70s, which that came back out again. I've been collecting for almost 25 years. I stopped for a little while and then got back into it. And my collection now is close to 2,000 cars. I like collecting loose. A lot of people like collecting carded, but I race a lot of my cars. So we have a lot of fun doing that.
So this is not just to put them on the shelf and look at them. You take your cars to events and race them.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that is cool.
We have the Lincoln Johnny Lightning Race Club is in Lincoln, Rhode Island, and we're celebrating in 2 weeks. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary, and with it being the Johnny Lightning's 50th anniversary, so it's a big marquee with the club for being 10 years. We started in the president Jeremy Morin. He was in the basement of his house 12 years ago, started racing in the basement. Now we are at the YMCA with close to 300 members racing almost 700 to 900 cars a month.
Wow. That is incredible, man. So you have some like trophies and stuff behind. I like trophies.
Oh, yeah.
Trophies behind you. Why don't you talk about those real quick?
Well, we have different classes. We have 16 classes that we run every month. And what happened was they had a sportsman class, and granted, I've been there almost 10 years. I've never won a race. I just didn't have the right cars to win. And with learning the cars more and more every month, I had a lot of NASCARs. And back in 98, Hot Wheels came out with the #1 packaging for NASCAR. They only did it for 2 years. And for some reason, they did nickel-plated axles, which makes these cars go extra fast. On a 25-foot track, our finish line right now is the fastest car that we have running right now is a 2.235. So 2.235 seconds.
So, okay, this is a world I didn't even know existed, to be honest.
Right.
Grown men racing little cars.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So it almost sounds like grown-up Pinewood Derby to me.
Exactly. If you go to ljlrc.com, you can see our 3 tracks. We have 3 set-up tracks. We technically have 4 now. One is a banger track where we beat up on some of our old beat-up cars. It's so funny. It's bad. And it's just, we have so much fun. It's not just the adults. We have a kids class that there's kids 2-3 years old that bring their cars and they pick from a bin. And what they do is just put their hands in for 50 cents a car, and they get to keep the car. They can race and win a trophy.
Oh, wow.
And at the end of the year, they take all the 12 cars from the kids and they race for a big, huge trophy to win.
Oh, that's fun, man. Big Brother is telling me you live under a rock, Lonnie. So apparently I'm one of the few that haven't heard of this before.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Let's go ahead and get into this, though. The way that Derek and but Derek, you've been watching my channel for a pretty good while, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
So Derek saw my haul video from a couple of videos ago, and I showed a bunch of Hot Wheels, and he's like, dude, you need to check these out. Show these to me. And then he started getting all these details about Hong Kong, Malaysia, and this and that. And I was like, whoa, that is a lot of information. We ought to do a live show. And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, cool. So let me show y'all what I have. I'm going to try and do a little camera work here. This is what I picked up. Okay, this is what I picked up here, guys. This is a case of new stuff. I've got these 5 of these showcases with 16 cars each over here. And then I've got 6 of these cases here. We're going to go through them, you know, fairly quickly, and we're going to try and pick up some points, some good information about what you can be looking for out in the field as we go. But Derek.
Yes, sir.
What I wanted to ask you, what I want to talk about first, can we talk about red lines first? Because I think that is like, is that like, as far as Hot Wheels go?
As far as Hot Wheels go, those are your high-end cars. I mean, they started in '68 to compete against Matchbox, because Matchbox back then had those black metal wheels that didn't run, and kids wanted something to play with that would go fast.
Mm-hmm.
So Hot Wheels decided, let's come out with an axle, and this is one of the ones. This is a little beat up. This is what I'm customizing, but this is Mod Quad, and this is from 1971, and you can see the Spectra Flame paint, but this alone, as it is right now, is like $5 in this condition to find. So they're really, really cool, you know.
So where's the red line, Derek?
What's that?
Okay, so how would I identify that as a red line?
I'll show you another one I have. If you look at the wheels, here's the wheels. They have a red line around the wheel. Now, just to get everybody understanding, they have reissued a lot of these cars. And what happens is on the bottom, they'll say vintage. On the bottom of the car, that's what it usually shows. It'll say vintage underneath if it's a brand new model of the same casting.
So that's a repop at that point.
Yes, it is. Yes. But it looks so much like the real stuff. You're like, oh my God, I found a red line. And then you go, no. Sorry.
So that's the Fugazi at that point, right?
Yeah. Sort of. You sit there and find the Holy Grail. You find a pink VW bus with the surfboards in the back, and you're like, oh my God, it's $1 million car. Oh my God. And then you look, and it's like, oh, somebody made that. God, come on. It's no fear.
So, okay, so look for the red line, and then look for the vintage thing. And is there like a specific location that all the red lines were made? Were they all made in the U.S. or Hong Kong?
Well, they were made in the U.S. and they were made in Hong Kong. So you have 2 different bases that will say. One will say Hong Kong, one will say USA.
Okay, cool. So I don't have any. Well, not that I know of. I don't think I have any red lines here. I'm almost positive I don't.
But the situation with some of those that I saw, you're right at that cusp. In 1975, they started switching from red lines to black wall. And this is what you call a black wall. It looks like the red line, but it's just black. That's what they called. This casting right here is also in red line. So so that's why they had that years that they were. You could still go to Zier. I don't know if you remember Zier back in '77 and find red lines still in the package, but everybody else was buying the black walls at that time because that was the newest stuff.
Okay, interesting. Wow, man. The more you talk, the more I realize. Like I already knew I don't know. And now that I talk to you, I realize I really, really, really don't know.
Right. So the nice part about this is too, a lot of people say, well, stay online, look at the stuff online. I have 3 good friends that write books for Hot Wheels and Matchbox, and one's Rick Buzon. He writes a book. It's a diecast car collecting bumper to bumper. Shows you how the car is built, tells you how the axles work, how everything done. He's really good. You can find that on Amazon. He's amazing. A good personal friend who lives near only the state over from me in Connecticut is Bob Parker. He's written 7 books so far. An amazing gentleman. He comes. We have a big convention in July for the it's called Diecast Jam at the Lincoln Johnny Lightning Club, and he comes every year, signs books for us, comes and just enjoys being with everyone. And then, of course, everybody who knows Hot Wheels and who knows books, it's Mike Zarnock. He is he was in the Guinness Book of World Records for having, I think, over 10,000 cars. And he's been written variation books every year.
What's the most expensive car you have, Derek?
The most expensive car I have is a white treasure hunt, $700. It came in 1995.
Okay.
It's let's just say it's put away and it's not even shown. That's how it's very important.
Okay, so can we start with this, Derek?
Sure.
Okay, these are modern, like
those are modern. That's the new cases that started coming out in around 1999. They started doing the 72 count cases because they were 36 count cases and 72 count cases, but they were long. This is the new modern case style. They hold 72 cars, and you have it covered at the time right now. But if you turn the box around, there is a case code, which is what they call a case code. There you go.
Right here?
Yes. That last 3 digits, the first A would be an A case. So for that year, which it looks like it's 2011 that box came from, that would be A case, which came out in October of 2010. Hot Wheels ends in September with their case codes. They technically do not use any vowels. They always use consonants.
Okay,
just
so
A and E they use, but everything else after that they don't.
Okay, so I do want to mention, I don't think that the cars that are in here are the cars that were originally in the case.
Correct.
No, because we looked at a couple the other day when I was talking to you. So I'm gonna pull. So how about if I just pull these out?
Okay.
And I don't know. I know that most of them, or probably all of them, are going to be fairly common. But like if I am at, say, a thrift store, at a garage sale, or whatever, and I see some like modern cars that look like this, what am I looking for?
Okay, back then, those look like 2006s. That one that's right below you, go the last set that you pulled. There's a Volkswagen Bug. Straight ahead,
right here, the little green one.
That is a different set. They made those. Those were $3 a piece. Those cars when they came out. That is the Hot Wheels Classics. Remember how I stated they started using the original castings?
Yeah,
that's one of them. That is the original Volkswagen casting, and they started putting different wheels on it, but that's the Spectre Flame colors that they used back in the 60s.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We got a plane here.
Yep.
Like, is there anything I should be looking at on the packaging? Like, because I've heard of like treasure hunts.
Yeah, well, back then, the treasure hunt logo would be on your right side of the package. I know you have some put away that you've been selling. They're green, and they'll have a little treasure hunt, like a little treasure chest on them. Yep, right on this side, on the right side. That car right there that you have in your hand, that is called the race car. The race car.
This one right here?
Yep. That's called FTEs. Those are very, very people want those right now. They're $5 to $7 each because those cars race and they race fast. Those use nickel-plated axles on those, and they sell really quick.
Okay, so what is an average, like, okay, I imagine I have a lot of commons here, right?
Yes, you do.
So what is a common car worth?
It could range between $1 to $3.
So this is the kind of thing I'm talking about from a reseller perspective. This kind of thing I probably want to be lotting up in most cases.
Yeah, you want to put them in lots of 24, the best bet with the basic stuff, because it's this a lot of it's so common. You have to remember that they're making almost 300 castings a year, Hot Wheels. So you think 300 castings times what, 5,000, 6,000 cases that they're doing? That's a lot of the common cars. So that's why the treasure hunts are worth more. And that's why the oddballs, where there could be an error, but they accidentally forgot to put the wrong tires on it, or they don't put tires on it. Those are all called errors.
Okay, so I'm guessing I don't really have much here. I don't even see any treasure hunts in this case.
No, I'm not seeing any just yet. No, but there are a couple of cars that are worth a couple of bucks a piece that are a little harder to get. Right now, the biggest things that are out right now for the kids are JDM. Anything that is Japanese domestics. That you can't keep them in stock. The Datsun Bluebirds and
a lot of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
That's a $5 car. You know.
Hey, do you know that let me tell you, I went to get gas. This is about 5 years ago. Stopped at the gas station, and there was one of these friggin' Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles at a gas pump next to me.
Nice.
And I was like, I kind of walked over to the guy. I'm like, dude, do you mind if I go in there? You gotta come in. He's like, oh yeah, sure. I went in. He let me like relax. He gave me a Coke. I was chilling out. I was in there for like 10 minutes or so. It was.
Did he give you a wiener whistle?
Say again?
Did he give you a wiener whistle?
A wiener whistle? No wiener whistles were involved. Okay.
No, they usually, back when they first came out, that's what they used to give. They used a little plastic bag with it was a hot dog it was a whistle.
A wiener whistle. Boy, yep. You could really go somewhere with that one, huh?
Yeah. I guess you never watched Santa Claus. He gets one for Christmas.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff it's a lot of common stuff, but there's certain cars that people look for. I mean, some guys just do Camaros. I have a friend that's all he does is Camaros. I have people that just do Datsuns. Most of my stuff.
Cool. I like the planes. They're pretty neat.
Yeah, you just can't. They're pretty much, unless you want to make a diorama of planes flying in the air. You just sit there and you put them in the package. You know, they don't run, they don't do nothing. So
that one at the bottom looks a little different. You see it?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, it's got a little different color background. I don't know why.
That should be a hot rod set. That was only it should say hot rod on it.
I was testing you. You passed. Look at that. You called it hot rod. Wow, that's good.
So that's why they did a lot of subsets. It's what they called. So
okay, so not much here. So basically, I should, as a reseller, I should be looking at like making 3 lots of 24 out of this.
Yeah. Except for the FTE. See that? The one that's all the way to your left. It says Blastus all the way to your left.
Wait,
right.
Am I closer or hotter? Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, those. If you find those, put those together because those are the ones with the wheels that people want.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, look, they're kind of like special colored and stuff.
Yes, they're gold. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it looks pretty. I don't know. That looks pretty rad, man. That's pretty cool. I like that. So, how important for Hot Wheels buyers? I mean, I know most collectors, the packaging. Let me tell you what. Hang on. Let me unlock it for a minute. We'll talk while I pick this stuff up. But how important is packaging to Hot Wheels collectors?
Like I said, a lot of people either want them really mint, but a lot of people that I know, and a lot of I watch a lot of the YouTubers like WTTF, Ghost Jerker, and Champion DJK. They rip them out of the package. They rather. A lot of people, because of the glare, they can't enjoy the car. So I've seen a lot of that.
Like the people that do get it in a package, though, Derek, do they like how minty? Like, I guess they want the package to be mint.
Dead
want
mint. Yes, dead
mint.
They make plastics that go around the packaging so it doesn't get damaged.
Are there like grading services involved with this hobby? I'm sure there are. Huh?
Oh yes, yep. Same thing that you do with baseball cards and all those Batman figures and all that. If you want to spend $100 to go and get a car that's only worth $5 graded, go right ahead.
So the way you said that, it sounds like there's probably a subset that is pro grading and a subset that doesn't really like the grading, right? Okay,
right. Exactly.
I know that exists like in the video game collecting. I know it's like that, Yeah. And it sounds like
if you had a package run line from 1970, yeah, of course you're gonna go and get that graded.
Right. All right, okay, I'm just trying to get these cars. I can't put them back in the case like I took them out, unfortunately. Not quickly, anyway. And then we'll move on to some more cars.
Yep.
So the cars they're making now, are they all made in China pretty much?
Pretty much, yep. They're all made in Malaysia, Thailand, that area. It's just they did make some really nice ones so far because of Hot Wheels having their 50th anniversary last year. So they came out with some really, really nice product, but they're more changed their attitude to the collectors, where they want you to spend $30, $40 on one car, and they'll make all the dollar cars fantasy cars so little kids, all the kids can enjoy them. So,
okay, which you want to look at next, man? You want to look at some of these cases, or you want to look at some of these showcases?
Now let's go through the regular cases.
Okay. I think I have a lot of common stuff in these, but I'll let you tell me what we're looking at here, okay? And by the way, how much do you think I can get for those lots of 24?
You should be able to get $30-$40.
Okay, well that's awesome.
Yep.
I mean, now per card.
Yep. The cases that I'm seeing, these are like knockoff cases. The companies that we're not Hot Wheels, so we'll make a case. Usually the company is called Tara, T-A-R-A, and that's who makes these cases. And they're usually that's a 24 count case. The first two cars on your left, the red ones, those are flip outs. Those are made in 84, 85. You came separate, but what happens is they have a play set that it hits that little switch and the car flips over.
Ah, wow, dude, you're really showing your stuff. You know that? That's amazing to me. Yeah, there's a little look, y'all. If y'all can see that little, I know we're not focusing very well.
If you grab that piece, you can grab that little piece. Nope, right there on the other side. See that little the round, round piece. Yep, there you go. Lift that up. Hold it with the other hand. Yep, now grab it and flip it and lock it into place.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Now what happens is it goes over, hits that trigger, and it flips the car on the track.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it on me. There we go. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so it hits this little plastic piece, and this little metal piece is gonna flip around.
Yep.
It's kind of hard for me to show it. Yep. And make it crash or whatever. Okay, exactly. Cool. So just give it approximate values on some of this stuff as we go.
Well, those are in really good condition considering they're flip outs, because usually those things are destroyed. Because you think how many times that car was run through the track and flipped over. I'm not seeing what a lot of people, what they worry about is they're called flea bites. And what happens is that's when it gets rattled around. There's one right there next to the 76. There's a little flea bite there, but that's not bad. But if you see a lot of flea bites, which is pretty much chipping of the paint, but there's not much there. Those are $5-6 a piece.
Okay, cool. I like that. All right. So anything else interesting on this top layer you see?
The other ones that you have there are color changers. Most of that whole top deck, from the Jeep to the Ferrari to those have changed. they were color changes. You used to put heat on them.
Really?
Yeah, not that one. The ones behind them.
Like this guy.
Yes. Which you used to be able to do, because what happens is now, because it's so old, it doesn't change anymore. You used to put them in your hand or put it under hot water, and it used to change. You used to see all those decals.
Wow.
Yep.
That is interesting. Okay, I've never even heard of that before.
Right.
And what are those? Is that a lot up kind of situation, you think?
No, you can do those individual. You can do those individual because they'll go for $3-4 a piece. They're in good shape. These cars are not destroyed and not played.
No, they're actually, all these cars are in about this condition that I've seen. I've seen some beat up ones before.
Right.
Oh, we have some military stuff on there.
That's some nice stuff there. Those are pretty good. A lot of people like the tank is called Offshoot, and then you have now. Yeah, I know you like movies, and I know you like trivia. The vehicle that is in front of that tank, okay. that one was in a movie, a different variation of that.
Oh, can I get? Was it a Chuck Norris movie?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
I remember the movie, dude.
What is it?
I can't. I'm trying to remember the name of it now, but I can't. But I remember the movie. That was like right in my wheelhouse when I was that age. We were playing with G.I. Joes and stuff, and they came out with, what was that, Chuck? In the chat, can anybody guess the name of that Chuck Norris movie? So who could put the Chuck Norris movie that we're talking? Delta Force. That's it. Michelle Lathan. She's good.
Well, that was Delta Force, but they also did another movie with that exact vehicle, but it would look like it was camouflaged for the desert. Let's see if anybody knows that one. Anybody that does Hot Wheels, because that whole set is worth a ton of money. Okay. If you had if they were the dirt camouflage, like the trailer in front of it, the troop carrier, the one in front of it.
Wait, in front of it?
Yeah, in front of that car. Nope, in front. Come towards there you go, that one. That's the color of all the vehicles.
Oh, this you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is like this. I think this is a deuce and a half.
It is a deuce and a half. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like those.
Yeah, I've spent too many hours in a deuce and a half. Tell you that.
Well, and I think I forgot to say, I wanted to thank you for your service, but my uncle had a deuce and a half land on his back, and he's paralyzed from it.
Yikes! Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Prior military also. So.
Sorry to hear that, bud. Gee.
No. That's why I don't like the deuce and a half.
No, I can understand. That makes sense. Absolutely. Yep. All right.
Yep. That's a Peerless. That's another company. Yep. They made them all. Like I said, they're not Hot Wheels. They're not pronounced by Hot Wheels. But those cases, those blue racks that are inside those cases, the collectors like those and the dealers like those because that's how they display them on their tables, right, like that.
Okay.
Instead of having them loose, rolling around all over the table, they throw them in these blue cases, and that's what they look like. That's how it looks like on the table. So if you want that piece, you just go over and grab that piece and ask the gentleman how much. Now, those are fast ones.
Yeah.
Ian
Kendall in the chat. I'll give him a shout out because he said fast ones. So tell us about fast ones. What's going on here?
That was made by Kenner, and they only made for 2 years. And they were trying to compete with Matchbox. They were trying to compete with Hot Wheels. And the coolest part about those, and the little odd part about those, were they had the license plates of every state.
Yep.
So everybody wanted their state.
Hey, look, hopefully it shows. There we go. I'll get my hand in there, I guess. That is, can you see that, Derek?
No, it's blurry.
Damn it. Come on. There we go.
Iowa.
There you go.
Yep.
So these other cars that are similar, yeah, this one's a Florida. Same car, different plate. Florida. This plate is missing.
Right. But that was the goal of that. That's what kind of made I wish it would have lasted longer, but people didn't like how that back where the license plate goes. It just made some of the cars look really goofy looking. But I always liked them because I wanted to find my state in every single car.
So are they fast, Derek? if I raced one of your fast Hot Wheel cars, when I brought my best Fast Ones car to the track to challenge you, how would I fare?
Not good. Not good at all. I mean, they're fast, but we know our cars up here, and we got some real fast ones.
Okay, so are these all look like fast ones here too?
Yep, they're all fast ones. Yep.
All right, so from a reseller perspective, I know you don't always want to put a dollar sign on stuff,
Yeah.
but what is this case worth with the cars?
I would throw that out for $100.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
on eBay? Are you talking eBay?
What's that?
Are you mean eBay?
eBay. Yep.
This is $100 case.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You have 24 cars there, so you consider it. I mean, those cars are not easy to find in good condition at all.
Huh. Okay.
Every time that I find one when I go to flea markets and everything, they're all beat up. So,
well, that is cool. You know, you're right, because I wasn't thinking about condition. These cars are in great condition. You're right. They really are.
They are.
Okay. Oh, look, this is one I wanted to ask you about. I saw it last night.
Zombot. That's what it's called. The Zombot. They've reissued it again this year, and I didn't like how it came, but there's that one and there's a silver one.
There's a silver one right here.
Yep.
Look, they stand up.
Yes, they do. Yep. And they should have Ultra Hot Wheels on them. And what the Ultra Hot Wheels look like, they look like little slivers, like slotted cars. There you go.
Dude, they're fast wheels. I could tell they're fast.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, look, do they have like little ball bearings in them? They really spin.
No, they don't have no ball bearings in them at all. It's just a straight axle.
It spins really well. Like, this spins better than any of the other ones I've spun so far.
Right.
Wow, that's nice. Hey, keep your eye out, because I have another one in here, Derek, that I was looking at. It actually has a pull string on the back.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember those. Yep.
Okay. Good time camper.
Yep. That's like I said, that one was one of the variations. That could have been Redline too.
Okay, well, these are cool. I like these little robot guys. What are they worth?
Some of them, I would probably go $7, $8 each on those. But they're in good condition. That wheels aren't bent. People are just looking for the stuff that's minty now. Yep. Oh, there's that beautiful Bronco. Oh.
Wait. What do we got, Derek? What do we got, man? Talk to me.
The black Bronco. I love that vehicle.
Oh, you just like it, or it's
that's a gorgeous vehicle in general. It's a very heavy vehicle, very classy 70s, 80s style. They've remade that casting again, and it's just not the same. You just can't compete with that casting. So, yeah.
This one doesn't roll very good.
No, they don't. Those big wheels didn't roll as well as some of the other ones. But
I never even thought about the roll.
I do see in there that white car that's straight. That one, that is a crack up.
Ah.
Now, do you know what crack ups are?
I'm assuming it must. I see. It's got a big dent on the side.
Now flip it.
Okay, now it has. Now it doesn't.
Right. Those are called crack ups. Those were made for 3 years. That is in really good condition, considering. I mean, the goal is to hit it.
Right.
You know, that's in really good shape. Really good shape. So
RVA Flips in the chat says, we messed up, guys. Should have hustled garage flips with a low ball offer on the cars before he knew anything. Dude, that's why I really appreciate you coming on, Derek, because I feel like a lot of us are, I know I'm ignorant, so this is just invaluable stuff. So yeah, crack up. I don't want to use another car, but yeah, here it is. So you hit it and it flips and you have a dent.
Exactly. I have one of those that is very, very hard to find. It came with a play set, and I here. And
wait, hang on. I gotta put it on you real quick. Okay, go ahead. Hold it up again, Derek. What is that? Like a Monte Carlo or something?
Monte Carlo, but the front.
Ooh. That's cool. Wow.
And this is the Hot Wheels Test Center. This came with the playset. This car right now in this conditions looking like $35, $40 in this condition.
Ah, okay.
So,
wow. All right. That's cool, man. So
that Baja Breaker, the pickup, the other van that's in there, that's a good piece.
Sorry, what's that?
The van. The van.
Right here. Yeah. Okay.
That's a good piece. That's an original. That's a metal base, metal body. The hood opens up on that one.
Yep, you're right. Metal body. This one says 1982 Malaysia.
Exactly. Yep.
And yep, here's the hood.
Yep. That also came in green in that year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, those are nice cars, especially in that condition. That's really nice. Probably go $7, $8, maybe a little more on that one. You have another one there. That's the Spider-Man car. That came with the Spider-Man set. They have a whole track set. Yeah, that's the Spider-Man car. Yeah, that's another good one. Now, in that year, they have, and you have one in one of those clear cases. They did a Marvel set with Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America. So, and that's almost like looking at two things at once. You have multifaceted, where if you're somebody that's a big Spider-Man fan, and you have somebody that likes Hot Wheels, so it's like
cross collectible.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Exactly. Okay. Cool. So, anything else of interest besides this pink Lamborghini? I've never seen a Lamborghini that color before.
Yeah, that's a normal one. But like I said, these cars are from the 80s, and in those conditions, you're looking at some really good cars. I mean, you have a Stomper there, which is that pickup, that truck. The number 7 truck.
Right here. The little Jeep.
Yep, that's a Stomper. You put a battery in that.
Really?
Yep. That should be the one that comes. Let me see the bottom of it for a second. Those are the ones from McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But that's called a Stomper. The bigger versions, you used to put a battery in it and hit the button, and it took off for you.
Man, you just took me back. You know what I really love from the 80s? Do you remember the Rough Riders?
Well, that's the same thing. Those were the competition. Those were yes. Yep.
Dude, I remember, I can't tell you how many AA batteries I put through Rough Riders back in the day, man. Woo! Constantly. And that's when I learned the difference between a Duracell alkaline battery and a cheap type battery. All right.
Lonnie, if you look up real quick.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. I'm going to lock on you. Ah, is that it? Is that a Rough Rider?
That is an actual Rough Rider.
Yeah, those are so much fun. Like we'd set up little tracks and obstacles, and then try and clear them. Oh my goodness, those are fun.
Yep. Oh wow, you got those are Ertl, the General Lee, and goes car. Yep. The two next to that should be burning key cars made by Kidco.
You're right. It's Kidco. I'm starting to think you might know a thing or two about these things.
Yep. It's too bad you didn't have the keys, because that's what everybody's looking at.
The key goes in the back.
Key goes in the back, and it literally looks like a key, and you squeeze it.
Oh, wait, I'm locked on you. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Here's the Kidco car that you're talking about, and then I was pointing to the back where the key goes.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was locked on Derek for a minute there. I'm horrible about doing that, messing that up. Okay, so you said this one and this one are both.
No, the one that was next to it.
What, this one?
Yes, should be.
Yep, you're right. There it is. Okay. You know what I noticed? The Kidco cars are like kind of corroded on the bottom.
Yeah, that's because of the diecast that they used. In 1973, Hot Wheels had a serious problem with that. They call them crumbler bases, where literally It could be in the package and it just crumbles in your hands. It's
Okay.
so bad.
Do we have anything else? Look at this thing. Little
Yep.
moon looking thing. Huh?
Yeah, those are cool. Like I said, they're all 80s pieces. The 3 cars that are almost like a gold color and silver, those are all the ultra hot. Those cars are fast.
Like this?
Yeah. Nope. That is another Kidco version car. But the Soler, the one that's right in the front, right towards the camera more.
This one right here?
That one there. Yep. And the one that's next on the other side of that.
Okay, yep. So this is a hot car.
Yeah, the hot ones. But see what happened to the front wheels on those? That's why a lot of people don't like that car as much. The front wheel bent just a tad.
It's got weak axles. Huh?
They make a tool for it to bend it back, but it's really annoying.
Okay. I notice this thing lifts up. All right.
Yep.
What's the story with this guy?
They still making them today. They're like alligators and spiders, and they were the monster series, like animal series, to make the kids kind of cool. They made a shark. If you remember the shark car, I mean, it was filmed. It was used in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Anything else we want to look at on this road?
You have another flip out over there in the corner.
Right here?
The black one.
This one?
Yep. Remember, you have the red ones. That's the black version of it.
Okay, yeah, look. Here's the little...
Yep.
I got to hold this down.
Yep.
Flip this over.
Yep.
Then when it hits the thing, bam.
Got it.
All right, so let's move on to the next row. Oh, look, here's another one of those guys. Oh, look, I got another one of...
Yep.
What'd you say these guys are called?
Zombot. Zombot.
Okay.
That Indy car, if you take that Indy car out,
okay.
All right, you have to see that. That's one that could be either or. Nope, that's the black wall. Okay. That could have been red line also.
Okay.
That's that era that it was 77, 78.
Hey, check this out. It actually says 1973 on the bottom.
Right, because they made it in 73, but then it came out in 77 again. They used the casting over and over and over again.
So that's an old casting. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else cool you want to look at here?
Nope. Everything else pretty much looks the same. They're all 80s mint cars. I mean, this is great, amazing.
Okay, so we got some good stuff here then. Well, maybe not like awesome stuff, but the condition makes it, right?
Exactly.
Okay. This one's coming apart a little bit here.
Yep.
Hey, I see some questions. I see like a few questions in there. We're gonna try and kind of get through this, and then like if you can hold your questions till the end, I promise you we'll allow some time to take some. All right.
Those are all your fast ones. Those are all the pickup trucks.
So, okay. Yep. South Carolina, Rhode Island.
Hey, there you go.
That's where you're at, huh?
Yes, I am.
You want me to roll this over to you? You need one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll set it off to the side. I'll send it to you, Derek.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Okay, yep, all fast ones. Let's see. All right.
Yep, all fast ones. Yep.
All fast. Yep. You don't get quite as excited about the fast ones, do you?
Oh, I do. It's just I see so many cars now that it's like I want to see that holy grail. You know, it's the.
I don't think we have that here because the guy I buy him from, this is one of his specialties. So anything that's really good, he would have known. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but still, sometimes people don't know, though. That's the thing. Fast ones again. Fast. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that Mustang I love that Mustang. Always did.
You talking about this car?
The Snake. No, the Snake. The Mustang.
Huh?
The Mustang.
Oh, this. Okay, here we go.
That car, those I have like 6 of those.
I knew a guy in high school. This looks like maybe a 1989 or something, huh?
No, those were 80s. That's an 86.
86. Okay.
That's a Fox body.
Let's see. See what the date is on the bottom. Oh, this is that's right. This is fast ones. Right.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into some of these showcases here.
You got it.
And hopefully, I mean, I know we haven't seen any Matchbox yet, have we?
Not yet. Nope.
Let me raise this camera up. Show us Lonnie. Wait, what are they talking about? Nice. All right. Okay. So let me pop this sucker open. First of all, talk about these cases, this showcase thing.
Those cases were, you used to be able to buy them from Sears. FAO Schwartz used to make them, and they used to be sent when they used to have points on the back of the cards. And if you accumulated so many points, you could send in and get these cases sent to you.
Okay.
They're made to be hung up. That's
okay. So there's like a mounting thing.
They're not really a carrying case. They're more of a yes.
Yep. I got to see some mounting holes back here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, because a lot of people now are using the Plano cases to go on the walls.
Yeah, you know what kind of sucks about this case is it looks like it's been some of the cars kind of got beat up from it.
Well, that's what happens. They rattle, and that's when you get flea bites.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the Hot Wheels unofficial Daisy Dukes Jeep.
Oh yeah.
They didn't get the permission from Universal Studios to do it, but that's how they got around it.
Okay.
Now you have the two Sunnigans. That's what those are in front. The two vans, the two Volkswagen vans. Those are Sunnigans. If you remember those in the 80s.
Those are called what?
Sunnigans.
Sunnigans?
Yes.
That's like a model of Hot Wheel?
It's a Volkswagen.
I've never heard of that model before. I've heard of Vanagon, I think.
Vanagons. But they call them Sunnigans.
But they had a sunroof on them or something?
Now what? Now if you take it out, lift the top up.
Hang on, let's see. Oh, I got to kind of get under there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a lucky guess, Derek. I think you just got lucky there. No, that's cool, man. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Sunnigan.
Those are really in good shape like that because there's a lot of Volkswagen collectors.
Yeah.
You're gonna get probably $10-15 a piece for those.
It looks like we have some pretty knowledgeable Hot Wheels people in the chat there.
Yeah.
Somebody said the top will lift up. I see that. So
now
they're probably screaming at me right now.
That should be in Matchbox.
It is 1982.
Thunderbird. Yep.
Made him McCall.
Yep. Now over in the right-hand corner, the ice cream truck. Take a look at that real quick. I want to see what does it say on the left-hand side under what does it say with all the names?
We're over here?
Yep.
Vanilla, cherry, chocolate, popsicle, 50 cents ice cream bars.
Okay. That one is the rarity. They had to change popsicle because they didn't get permission from it. And it's supposed to, it says strawberry now. That's the oddball. So that's a very, very good car to have.
Somebody just said, I put them both up at 40 shipped. Oh, Adam Camille is saying, tell my dad I said hi.
That's my son.
Hi, Dad.
He's on the bus probably coming home watching this.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So no, wait. I want to look at the chat. Somebody said I'd ask 40 a piece for these or something.
What, the Sunnigans?
I'd put them both up at 40 shipped, is what they said.
There you go. See?
Okay.
I'm just being more, I don't want to go sky high on the stuff because then you're never going to sell it. You know, I'm
Oh,
looking
no,
at
yeah.
it.
My goal is to sell it.
Right.
For sure.
Now, these two that are next to Daisy's Jeep, those should be rubber tires.
They're
Yes.
rubber tires.
Yes, those are called real riders that are made in the 80s from Hot Wheels. And they were made rubber tires. They have gray hubs or they have white hubs. And that's the gray hub. The white hubs are the rarer ones. That's why you said have two gray hubs. Yep. So if those were in white hubs, they're worth more money.
Okay.
But they only made those for 5 years.
Okay. Anything else? I guess you can't see some of them. Huh?
Yep. There's a lot of the common stuff, but like I said, that's another the two variations of the Thunderbird from Matchbox. Yep. That's the landlord. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So,
let's do another case.
you got it.
Derek, I can't tell you how good you are. I'm like, I thought you were going to know your stuff, but I didn't know exactly how much you were going to know. You like really knocked my socks off.
There's my baby right there. There it is. You know which one I'm talking about. That's in that case. Yes, it is.
Captain America.
Now, I want you to take a closer look at that because you have a couple of them in there. That is called a scene machine. Okay?
It's called a scene machine?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at it. Take the back. Put it up to your eye.
What? The little, I saw this yesterday.
Yep.
I was kind of glancing through. It's got like y'all see that little indentation there. That's what Derek's talking about. Let me look through that. Oh, cool. Hey, I wonder if I could show them.
You should be able to do it. It's not that complicated to do.
Let's see. Let's see if I can show them.
Yep, you got it. There you go.
There's the scene you can see through.
Yep.
The little car. That is cool. Do I have any more in here?
I think you might. I have to look. I think the Jeep. Not the Jeep. The Ringling Brothers. If it's either the Ringling Brothers or the Yamaha van. The up here. Yes.
This guy?
Yep. If I remember right. Am I right?
I think you're right. I see it. It's a smaller indentation, but it's there.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm not even gonna look. We're gonna find out together. Oh, it's there. It's just this hole is a lot smaller, but y'all can kind of halfway see it.
Yep. It's an off-road like a pit in the pit with dirt bikes and everything.
Oh, you know what? These are just dirty. That's what it is. They're just kind of cloudy. Like here's the Ringling Brothers.
Right. Yep.
I just can't see through it. It's cloudy.
Now there's three or four more to that set that they came out with. Yeah, I don't see any there, but they came back out with them again in 2007 for the Simpsons, and the Simpsons ones right now on card are going for $25 to $30 each.
These I saw some of these last night. I think that's the only one I've looked up so far on eBay.
Yep.
This one ranges, it looked like anywhere from $15 to $40.
Exactly. Yep.
So, and I don't know which side of that range this one would be on.
That's dead mint. I don't see any scratches or anything on it.
Okay, so that'd be on the higher side then. Huh?
Higher end. Yep.
All right.
But you need to get it out of that case before you wreck it.
I know. I know. What do I do?
You have a lot of white wheel riders in there too, with the white hubs.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's look at that real quick because I see them.
Yep.
You're talking about like these guys.
Exactly. See the difference with the white hubs?
Yeah.
Towards the gray ones that's next to it. Yep.
Okay. So what does that signify? Just
that's just they're more rare. They're rarer than they are than the gray.
So in an eBay title, I want to say white wheel rider.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, if you want to flip over, I just want to show people keep that case there. That's fine. I just want to show something really quick to everybody. Now, when you see the Captain America vehicle, I have here in front of me the different variations.
Are you about to show something? I got to switch over.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Okay, cool.
When you see the different variations of the Captain America van, the Captain America van has been around since early 70s. They did come in red lines, and they came in this orange, like this. That usually came in red line, and they came in green. And then it switched over to the Captain America van. This is mine. This is my beat up one. I have a mint one. And then 3 years ago, they came out with this one. Now, let's see if anybody in the chat knows exactly what this GMC motorhome is. If anybody can guess it.
You mean like from a show or a movie or what?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody know? Who's first? Michelle Latham, what you got if you're still there? Spies Like Us, Matt Jackson's guessing.
Nope.
Stripes, says Chris Longbeard.
You got it.
Wow. That's strong. Chris Longbeard's been in there spewing a lot of knowledge too. So I think he's up on his game. Let's see. I think he oh no, Nevermore Antiques said Stripes.
Yep.
Ron Held. Okay, cool. All right. Interesting.
Yep, right.
And is that a scene vehicle too?
No, this is not. This is the that they call the entertainment sets that they come out with now. These are $5 a piece.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving on. I was trying to I was thinking we could maybe do an hour for this show, but I think we're going to have to go over a little bit if that's okay with you.
That's fine. That's not a problem.
Cool. Oh, Chris Longbeard has met you. Okay.
Has he?
He says he has.
Okay. Maybe. So,
all right.
Well, yep. Okay. Yeah, you have a lot of the same thing with the real riders. Yep. That one's nice. The one that you have in the yellow car on the bottom. That's a flat out 442. That car came in orange, yellow. The rarer one that was made in Mexico is green. So that's a fast car also. Those top wheels are called Hot Ones. See how they're gold wheels?
Yeah.
Those are called Hot Ones. That's what they called them.
Ooh, it rolls smooth still.
Yes. Yep.
It's a good roller, man.
Yep.
Very good. Okay.
So let's see. I see that you have a Z28 there. Yep, above it. Yep, that's the gold one. That should be Z Wiz. It should be a Z on the front.
Oh, that's a Datsun.
Datsun Z. Yeah, Datsun Z.
Oh, you said okay. I was thinking. Never mind. You said
Z. If you look at the front of the car, near the front bumper, it says Z on the front.
Yep, I see a Datsun Z, and then there's. Is this like a 280Z? Is that what that is?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep. And what they did was they did it. That's the chrome. They did it in blue and they did it in green. The green car, if you can get one mint, is close to $100.
Really?
Yeah.
So what is this one? $5?
What's that?
How much is this one worth? $5?
$5-6. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, if you put them up at auction, you're gonna see the ones that are gonna skyrocket. Yep. That's a 308. You know what that car is?
That's a Ferrari.
Yes. It's the Magna PI car with the hood, with the roof.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. That all came in the same series. So, and then you got like the real riders. Yep. That Rescue Ranger. Now, see that green Rescue Ranger? The green looks like Squad 51 from Emergency.
With this?
Yes. No. The green, that one. Yes. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the show, I showed you the red line of that.
Ah, so I have the white. What do you call it? The white what version?
Real Riders.
All right, Wheel Riders, yeah.
So now you see the difference. And see how it says, what does it say on the bottom? 73?
It says 74. So that's the original casting.
Which I have in my hand.
Now, should it say vintage on mine or not?
No, that's what I'm saying. They use that casting all the way through. They're still using that casting, but they changed the date on it now, finally.
Okay. Okay. So you just have to know with something like, well, obviously the red line, the wheels give it away.
Exactly. And that's where a lot of people get confused when I go to flea markets and they put a car out there and they say, well, that car is from 1974. And I'm like, sorry, but it's not. And I haven't gotten in any arguments, but I've just had to walk away because the people think that they're adamant that this car is made in that date. And it's like, I don't want to cause any tensions, so you just walk away.
Right. Okay. So let's do another case. This is cool. I'm hoping you see something that you're going like, whoa, wow, what is that? Let me see that closer.
These look like all Matchbox.
Oh, these are all Matchbox. Okay.
Yes, they are. Yep. They're in nice shape. Yep. That's when they first started doing the super fast wheels. So that's right after they got rid of those ungodly metal wheels.
We got a cheese wagon here.
Yep. So they're nice. I mean, the rarer one out of all of that I'm seeing is the pink what is that? Charger, the pink Charger, because it has its decals still with it.
I had a buddy of mine that had a Charger. Kid. So okay, Billy Jack, how can you tell the vintage if they don't change the casting date? Wheels and what else?
Wheels, and you can, if it goes into plastic. A lot of times they change the castings into plastic bases.
Okay.
And most of 90% of your original castings are in metal.
And when we say wheels, we're looking for the red line on the wheels. Right?
Yes, exactly.
Okie doke.
These look like all Matchbox also.
All right. Well, this is the end of it then.
Yep. These are. Now, I want to tell you a little trick about this one. That car that's on the bottom that looks with the blown motor. Okay.
The car on the bottom right here?
Yes. Now, that's called Cosmic Blue. Okay.
Right. Yep.
All right. They have 5 different castings of that car. And one says Hemi on it. It's orange. One's red. It's called the Red Rider. Now, let's see if anybody in the chat knows there is one casting that they made of that is named after a song, and who was the artist?
One casting of this car named after a song, and who was the artist?
Yes. Let's see if anybody knows it's in the chat.
It's going to be like Grease Lightning or something like that?
Nope. It's going to be something that people are like, are you kidding me? I wouldn't think this.
But somebody's saying Cosmic Blue?
Nope. I said it's the same casting, but another color.
Michael Jackson, Purple Rain.
Nope. The song's from the 70s, and the car color.
Ronald probably got it. Check this out. Purple People Eater. Is that it?
Nope.
Oh, that sound like a good guess.
Nope. The car color of the casting is brown. So
Brown Sugar, Rolling Stones, Ian
There
Kendall.
You go. You got it.
Good job, Ian.
Yep.
You, man.
You got it. But that car casting was named after that car.
Okay, cool. What's this car worth? $5?
Yeah, about $5. Yep. I have a million of those. I love that casting.
All right. Anything else cool in here? You know what I really love? I love the Porsches, man.
Oh yeah, you're a big Porsche guy. Yeah, they're nice, but like I said, it all depends. The people that like the certain cars are going to go after those certain cars.
Yeah.
You look in the stores now, and you look at what's left over. You sit there and you go, well, that car's not a good casting. That car's, and even when you look at the flea markets, the cars that are not being touched, that's not a car that people want. So you have a lot of cars there that I know that people are going to go gaga over. And I'm going to link in Champion TJK to this, and he's going to sit there and going to be like, oh, you might have to ship to Canada, but
Well, that is awesome, dude. I really appreciate you taking me through these cars, man.
That's not a problem.
So my
Anybody else have any questions in there?
My best cars were the Captain America.
Yes.
And then what was the next best cars? The Volkswagen things?
The Volkswagen Sunigans. Yep.
Yep.
And then you have the white wheel rider hubs. They called hubs.
Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go to the chat. Let me get the laptop over here. Okay. I can read it. We'll go to the chat and we'll do a little Q&A. Not for too long.
Yeah.
Derek's probably got stuff to do. I got to get back to work. Michelle Latham wants to know, when is your book coming out?
If I can get Bob Parker to publish it, I'll do one.
All right, Mr. Sadie 123 wants to know, what's that case with the cars worth?
Which case? The showcases, the ones that you get mailed in?
Yeah, let's say he means that one.
Okay. Those go for $25-$30. Those are a little yellowed on the screen because they must have had them hanging up, but those are good. Those are good because they're very hard to find now because they got broken.
Okay. Oh, the last one showed is what he's saying. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, can you show us, Steve and Steph want to see your most prized car? You have it handy? I gotta get the camera off of me.
Let's see. My prize piece?
Yes.
Oh my God. Was that? No, Adam. My son just came home. This is a prize piece that not very many people have. I won this in an auction. This came in a plastic case. It's from RC2, which is now owns Johnny Lightning, Ertl, AMT model kits. We had the owner of Round 2 sent this to the club, and this is a Christmas holiday card that was only given out to their employees. It's got green wheels on it.
Oh yeah.
And this thing is gorgeous for a car that not many people have. I mean, I think they have maybe 1,000 people working for them. So to have 1,000 and I got one of them is really, really important. Like, you know. And then the one that really, really means a lot to me, and it belongs to other ones too, was we had a death in the club about, I think it's almost 4 years now. His name was Ken Mulberry. He started the club. He was one of the original founders of the club, and this came out of his collection when he passed away.
Oh,
and it's just, just to have a piece of what he collected and these are called zingers. These are Johnny Lightning, and just to have this in my collection to remember him by is really.
It's more than just the car on that one. Then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So, but yeah, you see, hey, you can say hi. You can come in. Can you get over there? Say hi. That's my little one. That's Adam. That's Adam.
Is Adam an avid collector also? Is he into it?
No, he's a gamer. He loves Fortnite.
Of course. Of course. Hey, why don't you tell us about those little things right behind your head on the wall?
Oh, these are called e-sheets. Most of them they're Bob Parker, Phil Reelman, and Matt Reagan. Matt Reagan was a gentleman who used to own Johnny Lightning. He was one of the owners. And when you go to conventions and you go to shows, whoever's there signing has an e-sheet done, and these were all done to me personally. So I can remember of the different times that I've had in show and everything. So
hey, I've got a Johnny Lightning right here.
There you go, the True Grit. Yep,
there you go. I've got a bunch of these, but yeah.
The vans, those things are fast. That the rubber tire or is that plastic?
It looks rubber. It looks like rubber to me.
Yep, that's the rubber tire ones. Yeah, those are slow. But
all right.
Yeah, like I said, just wanted to also so everybody knows in the chat that we at the Lincoln Johnny Lightning Race Club have made Lonnie a honorary member for the year. So Lonnie will be getting a club car, a special car from the club, his membership card, and he'll be getting a newsletter every month about what's going on with the club. So anybody else who really wants to get involved with our club, we have racers that send cars from Germany, Kentucky, South Carolina, Indiana, and Colorado.
Dude, that is awesome. So I'm going to get a car?
Yes. Yep.
And am I going to have like I'm going to have a card that I can put in my pocket? In my wallet?
Yep. There it is.
Oh, that is cool. Okay, I won't sell that one when I get it. I'll keep that one I'll sell all the rest of these cars, but I won't sell that one when I get it. That is awesome, dude. I appreciate that.
So like I said, if anybody's interested, ljlrc.com and you can like us on Facebook. We have our Diecast Jam show coming up in July. And we have the anniversary coming up in 2 weeks, which is literally killing our club because with the 50th anniversary and the 10th anniversary of the club, we're going through a lot, but it's going to be fun.
So you want to take a minute to talk about your YouTube channel, Derek?
Yep. Well, we started the YouTube channel about 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. Then I had some medical problems where I had to step away for a little while. And with watching you, Lonnie, John, Bearded Picker, Rise and Grind, all you guys have pretty much put a shot in my arm and saying, listen, even though you're going through all this medical conditions and having problems, you need to get out there and do stuff. And because I can't be sitting doing nothing, absolutely nothing. And so I want to thank all of you, all of Steven's staff. I know because I don't know if you remember the package I sent them a while ago.
What'd you send them? I can't remember if I saw it or not.
The set of Vans, the shoes.
I don't think I saw that video.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I sent that to him, and I sent them a car from the club. So they had so Steve has I think it was an Acura Integra, and he was like so happy about it. He's like, "Oh, I love this car." You know how they are; they're really cool. So, but yeah, they it's just I wanted to get the club. I wanted to get the YouTube channel up and running again. My son's going to help me with the videoing because we're going to go and do flea markets and yard sales. Because
I would love to see a race. I would love to see one of these races you do, man. That'd be cool.
We also have LJLRC Let's Race. We have our own YouTube channel where we do our races.
Okay.
So you can see them. But I will be there with my YouTube channel also doing the races. I mean, like I said, 700 to 900 cars a month. And it's just nuts.
Is everybody there at the same time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, we have 10 members on the race committee and 5 board members. And we're there. We get there at 7:30 in the morning and we get out of there around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
So you're on the board? Is that what you're
I'm on the board? Yes. I was on the race committee and somebody stepped down, so it was an open spot. So I said, well, let me jump in and I can help out a lot more with this. And this is the type of the stuff that I want to start doing, getting the name of the club out there. And like I said, we're the only one. 7 years ago, we were on the back of Johnny Lightning packages. That's how big we were. Yes. And hoping we're in talks now with with round 2 that we might be put back on the packaging again. So
well, I can tell you have like a tremendous amount of enthusiasm and love for what you do, and that's in fact like people can see that right now for sure.
It's fun. I had my boys doing it for a while, but they're getting into they're older, they want to do their own things, and it's just that's my love. I love it. I have tons of stuff here, and They laugh. Well, they'll go to the stores if I can't get out. Hey, Dad, we looked through the Hot Wheels to see if there was anything good for you. This little stinker went to a dollar store and walked up to it and found a super treasure hunt worth $25. And he goes, "Here, Dad," and we split the money because I sold it because he's like, "Oh, cool," you know.
So, do you buy and sell a lot of the cars, or you? I mean,
yeah. I mean, a lot of my cars are mostly Mopar. I love the Plymouths, the Dodges, all the old stuff. The new stuff's okay, but I live in an apartment, so I can't like be elaborate on my whole collection. And my G.I. Joe collection is starting to like overswarm my Hot Wheels now, so I gotta cut back a little bit.
so you're into G.I. Joe too?
Yes.
Okay, well, I actually happen to have some G.I. Joes part of that one.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. That's why when I PM'd you, I'm like, yeah, I see the case of G.I. Joes on the bottom over there.
Well, maybe we'll have a G.I. Joe show at some point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love that.
I don't have much of that. I just have one little case, but you could probably show off some of the stuff.
A lot of people around here, and if they know, a lot of people that know me, I have a couple of guys that are on YouTube that are local, and they're like, "Oh, Derek's here, so let's see what we can find," you know. And it's fun. I don't like that now. Scalpers are really getting involved with Hot Wheels, so I'm stepping away from the newer stuff and going after the older stuff because you can't go to the store because if they find a car that all of a sudden everybody's talking about, they buy every single one, so not even a kid can even get one. Well, and I don't like that.
This is a tough audience for that because we're, probably most of the people in the chat right now are probably some of those scalpers that are,
But these scalpers, I mean, they're buying 30, 40, 50 of them. Yeah. I mean, but I understand that you have to, it's tough, I totally understand it. Guys, you know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough topic for sure.
Right. Right. But
it goes across all collecting communities. Like if you listen to video game guys or any of them,
right?
They all say the same thing.
Yeah.
The resellers go in and just.
I mean, it's really sad that I went to Target 2 months ago, and we're doing a whole revamp in our Target, and they had Shopkins, the Shopkins camper. They had 60 cases at $11 a piece, and they would only sell me 5.
Easy Money Adventure says, "I will only buy the ones I see." That's a tough crowd for that line.
Right,
I said awkward. No, it's funny. I mean, but you're a reseller also?
Well, with certain things, yeah. Like if I find something, I mean, I'm having a flea market in 2 weeks, and there's a pile of the flea market stuff. Well, action figures.
You kind of play both sides, then, right?
Right. Yeah, that's why I laugh. I sit there. Yeah, but I'm not the type of reseller where I'm not going to go and buy 27 of the same car. I'll buy 5 and leave some for somebody else. It's fun. It's fun for me. And plus, I don't have the income like everybody. A lot of these guys do too. I used to be an executive chef, and when I had my disability, I had to leave the kitchen. So, and now this is what I do. So this is why I said watching you guys really taught me stuff to go out and do stuff. So,
the best advice I have is go find a guy. Get you a guy. All right. So, look, I want to thank everybody for watching and joining us. I really enjoyed the heck out of this. Derek, dude, I was like, I knew you knew a lot. I could tell, but I'm just like blown away with your knowledge. I really appreciate you sharing that with us, man.
Not a problem. I have a lot of fun. Like my sons and my wife say, I have stupid knowledge.
I don't think it's stupid. It's a treasure, man. It's a treasure. So
what is it? What?
No, book smart, street stupid. But
I'm not. I'm book smart. I'm street. I'm not street stupid.
but Derek's channel, y'all, is NASCAR. What was 34, 35?
NASCAR Man 3345.
Okay, NASCAR Man 3345. The link is the only link right down below in the description. And I'll put some, like, you want me to put a link to your club down there too?
Yeah, if you don't mind, please.
Sure, yeah, I can do that for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks a lot for joining, everyone. And I will see y'all again tomorrow. Derek may be back at some future date. Thanks a lot, Derek.
Bye-bye.
Bye.